taken a look at the stance and we've taken a look at the footwork. That's very important, and we'll be coming back to that every time we demonstrate a new move, a new punch. It'll all come back to the basics. It'll all come back to the footwork and to the positioning. Remember that. So if I come back to it, it's because it has to be come back to. Now what we want to look at is the left jab. The left jab is obviously, as you know, and you hear it all the time on TV, commentators, cornermen, coaches, you got to work off that jab. You got to work off that jab. Without a doubt, the most important punch in boxing. It is the punch that can be used offensively and defensively. It will win you dozens and dozens of fights. It will prevent you from getting hurt because it's the most important shot in boxing. We're going to get David back on the line again. Again, back into the basic stance, as you know. One foot on one side of the line, the other foot on the other side of the line. That way we know he's centered perfectly. From there, we want to throw the jab. Now, a jab has to come out from the shoulder. A lot of people think it's an elbow shot, and it's not an elbow shot. A lot of people think that a punch just comes out from the elbow. It doesn't. It comes from the shoulder. That's very, very important to remember, that you want to throw the punch from the shoulder. Before we incorporate the movement into the shot, and this is what I like to do when the kids come in and we're starting them out, what I like to do is from a stationary position is just get them to bring the hand out. Just when their arm is about to straighten out, that's when they flip the shoulder. They're looking right down the barrel of the gun, and that's where the jab comes out. It comes back along the same path, right back and back to where it started out. Again, it comes straight out, flips over with the shoulder, and comes right back. In real time, David, let the jab go from the shoulder, from there, and snaps it out. You can hear the snap. Bang, out it comes. Bang, out it comes. Bang, out it comes. It's from the shoulder, not from the elbow. Now, if we put a little bit of movement into this, a lot of people think, and I think wrongly, that you've got to push when you jab. I think that that's a mistake. I think that's a mistake that people make, thinking that they'll get more power into the shot. To me, the reason I believe that that's a mistake is because by doing so, in order to step, you've got to take the weight off of your front foot. And as soon as you do that, you're propulsing yourself right into your opponent's range where he can hit you, and you're almost telegraphing the punch. What I like the fighters to do is to rhythm first and then throw the jab. So David, if you could just take a little rhythm forward and then throw the jab out. Bang! And rhythm back and do the same thing. Bang! And do it again. Bang! And back. Bang! And that's the way I like the shot to come out. A little bit of rhythm, a little bit of movement incorporated into the jab. Again, we'll go backwards. David will get the range, pop it out. Now I want to come forward, pop it out. Again, he'll come forward, back, now he'll come forward. He'll throw one. Now he'll come forward again. He'll throw two. He'll go another again. Bang, he'll pop it out. Good. And then he goes back again. I like the feet to be on the floor when you're throwing the shot. I don't like when you have to push off. You got to have that nice little rhythm. Get the foot there first. It might seem like you're throwing it at the same time, but in actual fact, the foot is there a millisecond before and it's planted in order for you to be able to get that jab off. And remember, very, very important while David is doing this, when he goes forward and he throws out that jab, watch the way his head is behind the front foot. That is very, very key. That front foot must be in front of the head. Otherwise, you'll lose the balance. If this foot is further back and you try to lean over the shot, from that point on, you've lost any kind of balance you hope to have. That front foot, that's why I like to have a nice wide stance. That front foot must be in front of you, the leg firm, and snapping that jab out, bang! You can put full force into it in that punch and any other punch, as long as that good, solid foot is in front of you, holding you there. That's why I said the stance is so important. That basic holding yourself there, being able to fire that shot off, you'll never lose your balance doing that. Even if you don't hit your opponent, you'll never lose your balance, you'll never be susceptible into getting hit with a shot or a counter punch. Again, move back, and bang, the jab comes out. Move back, bang, comes out. Move forward, bang, it comes out. And again, bang, it comes out. From the shoulder. Now, see, David makes a little mistake sometimes by dropping that. Pay very close attention not to do that. And it takes years of practice to get it. David's been doing this for 6 years, and sometimes you still get into the habit of dropping the shot. Again, fire it out, bring it back to where it started. Fire it out, bring it back to where you get started. Put that rhythm into it, and fire it out. Now let's incorporate a little left and right rhythm as well. So you move to the left a little bit, and bang, you fire it out. And fire it out. And forward, and fire it out. and back and fire it out. There it is. Rhythming it again and firing it out. Rhythming back, firing it out. Going over to this side, firing it out. Going back to the other side, firing it out. That's the left jab.